on its side and did damage the wing a little bit. The car was damaged slightly. They will be back this next week, though. I spoke to Chuck after the races were over, and he said they will be back this next week. Let's get into the... Oh, I should mention that we'll be coming back earlier in the evening of the show to later on here to show you some of the highlights from the air shows in the past couple of nights out at the Lincoln track, and both Harry Barr and Eddie Bose flying high and doing some great stunts for the people and for the drivers and pit crew members alike. It was a very enjoyable show, and we'll show you some footage from those air presentations here just in a little bit. On to the second heat, and another great lineup. 49 Rex Hendrickson sits on the pole with 52 Rhonda Sidoris ready and scheduled to go. She will not come out onto the track. The car is for sale. Second row is the 26 car Mike Nicholson. Now Mike is driving the old 77 car this year. 36 is Dennis Hansen, who will move up into the first row, and the second row will be completed by the 50 car with yours truly, Dale Wojtasek, at the wheel. Third row is number 12 Smoke and Joe Wade, who has some carburation problems early in the evening. With 5X Curtis McCain moving to the back, it moves up the 83 car with Lynn Bonrud in the third row. Fourth row is Dennis Diekman with Curtis McCain in the 5X car. Brad Diekman in the 11X car sits in the fifth row, and all alone in the shotgun position is Daddy McCain. This is the Roaring Rebel in the 27 car, and another great heat which goes off without a hitch. This is the second heat this last Sunday night.
On the front row, it's the Compton Electric Special takes the lead as Rex Hendrickson goes to lead in the 49 car. Wade goes through the rut, goes around outside for third above Diekman. Dennis Hansen hangs on to second, but Wade goes around the outside if he moves into second. As we're going to complete the first lap, everybody's stringing out pretty safe, and it looks like Hendrickson after one, then Wade, then Diekman. Dennis Hansen holds on to fourth. Remember, the top four cars automatically qualify for the feature race. The top four cars qualify for the feature race automatically, and Rex Hendrickson's running away in the car number 49. Joe Wade giving chase along with Dennis Diekman. Dennis Hansen holds on to fourth after two laps as Roy McCain gets around him as Joe Wade goes dead in corner number two, excuse me, as he went completely dead like it maybe popped out of gear on him. Dennis Diekman made up a little bit of ground, but Rex Hendrickson is really flying away in the 49, and now Dennis Diekman comes up to give chase on Joe Wade. Watch these two race. Diekman and Wade side by side down the backstretch. Look at them, look at like one car down the backstretch as Hendrickson running away in the lead. But watch Diekman and Wade, 98 and 12. A Stanton car and a Nance car, and it looks like the Stanton of Diekman has pulled into second place. Joe Wade now back to third. Roy McCain now up to fourth. Mike Nicholson fifth. Then Hansen. Then Wojtasek. Then 11X of Brad Diekman. But Dennis Diekman now moves into second. But Rex Hendrickson's your leader. Rex Hendrickson and Dennis Diekman. Joe Wade, Roy McCain, Mike Nicholson, Dale Wojtasek, Dennis Hansen, Brad Diekman, and then Curtis McCain in that order. But they're stretching out pretty well now. Hendrickson running into some lap traffic. Hendrickson trying to get around Brad Diekman. We'll see if Dennis Diekman can close the gap on Hendrickson, and it looks like Dennis Diekman is closing the gap a little bit on him, as Hendrickson might be slowing down just a little bit. But Diekman in the 98, a little bit of rough riding in corner number 3 and 4. But Hendrickson's your leader, and here comes Dennis Diekman in the 98 car. Here comes the white flag lap going to be coming out for Rex Hendrickson. As there's the car he started next to, the 36 car of Dennis Hansen. He's putting him 2 laps down, as Hendrickson is still your leader. But I tell you, Dennis Diekman is closing a little bit of gap on him. Joe Wade now third, Roy McCain fourth. Remember, the top 4 cars will go to the feature, and your top 4 cars will finish just like this in your second heat race. Rex Hendrickson is your winner. Dennis Diekman closing fast second place. Joe Wade in third in the car number 12. And then Roy McCain through the mud in fourth place in the 27 car. Fifth will go to Mike Nicholson in the 26. And then Dale Wojtasek, Dennis Hansen, and Curtis McCain in that order. And that's our second heat race this evening.
It's a fast car and a good